All right, no script today. We're just going. I got some stuff to talk about. I've been on this journey for a while. I would say since like late 2018, 2019. Really seeking God, seeking truth, seeking for basically the answers to so many questions that I've had about religion, about God, about life, about who I am, about what we are, about why we're here, about why I'm here, what I'm supposed to do, purpose, goals, dreams, wealth, poverty, all, like everything that has to do with life. I want to know the truth. I want to know what the hell I'm supposed to do so I can do it and just have the best life that I can. I grew up in church all my life, my entire life. I don't remember ever not going to church. So I know a lot about the Bible. I know a lot about like what I learned about God. I know, the stories of Jesus. I know a lot of the teachings of Jesus. And when I say I know them, I grew up learning the stories and understanding them a certain way. And only recently am starting to get a new understanding. And I'll probably come back and touch on that, like, because basically I went through a whole like just empty. My cup is empty. I mean, I went through not believing in God at all, kind of an atheist phase, kind of agnostic. I have no idea what the hell is going on. I'm just trying to learn it all. So the thing is, I know the teachings. I know a lot about the Bible. I've grown up in Christianity. I've been taught a lot about it, and I've always taken it seriously. I mean, I've always been interested in knowing what the truth is so that I could do it. And just like anybody else walking the planet, I have not been perfect, period. No one has, neither have I. So I'm not saying I've taken it seriously as I've always walked in the right direction. I'm saying I've always wanted to know how to do the right thing and do it to the best of my ability. And that's been my goal, and that is my goal. And I've made decisions and I've made mistakes and I've done things that people completely, I wouldn't say hate me for. People completely disagree with decisions I've made, including family, including old friends. I know that my life, especially currently, does not reflect the best of what God would have for me. I'm seeking it, but I know that is currently not reflecting the best. It doesn't mean I'm not looking for it though. It does not mean that I'm not seeking God's face, because I am. The reason I'm making this video is because today is just one of those days where it's just like, what the man, what the is going on? Because I'm trying to do the right thing. I'm trying to learn about the truth. I'm seeking God's face. I know I'd had such a frustrated moment this morning. I'm talking about grabbing a pillow and screaming into it, slamming my fist on the bed like, what the is going on? What triggered that? I'll talk about what triggered that. So lately, I'm learning more about the teachings of Jesus and, scriptures and teachings like, as a man thinks, so is he. As a man believes in his heart, so he is. Different translations of that. Whatever goes on in your mind is going to manifest in your reality. And I really believe that. And I've been trying to practice being able to create a good life from having good thoughts or having positive thoughts. And just like all of the truth of that is that, like, how much does negativity affect? Then, if I'm thinking positive and then I slip into negative thoughts, how detrimental were those negative thoughts? Did they just wipe all of the positivity? It gets frustrating in a way that it's like, how much of what? Like, somebody give me a fucking clue. God, give me a fucking clue. Like, I have to know that I'm somehow on the right path. I don't have to be there yet. I don't have to be 100% right now. But let me know that I'm fucking on the way. And the shit gets frustrating when it feels like I'm not. I guess what triggered it this morning is learning and trying to practice the positive thinking and creating my reality with my mind, renewing my mind, bringing about what I want. I have, like in 2019, I was in really, really, really good shape, like 200 pounds, pretty ripped, and got underneath 200 pounds, like 198, 195, I think was the lowest. At this point, today, sitting here today, I'm at 254. But let me go back just a little bit to last week and listening to all these teachings and belief and all of this stuff. And it's like, I've tried. So when I got in really good shape, I went through a whole I was in a divorce, basically going through a divorce. The time I lost a lot of weight before that, it was, a few years back, not a few years back. It was a few years before this last time. It was like 7-8 years ago, whatever, where I ended up leaving my old church. Leaving the church I grew up in, from childhood basically until adulthood. Ended up leaving that church. It was a mess. It was a really stressful situation. They were paying my rent basically, so I had to move out, get on my own, find my own place. It was crazy. It was crazy. Lost a lot of weight during that. Kept it off for a little while, put the weight back on. Then around 2018, I had been working out for a while. I had been trying to eat right for a while. Went through a divorce and lost a lot of weight during that. Got in really good shape. So it's like, do I have to be stressed the out to get in good shape? Like it's just crazy. That seems crazy. It's like God wants the best for me. And I'm not trying to come from a place of doubt. I'm coming from a place of being really honest. And I don't think that scares God. But I can't be the only one. And I think that's why I'm recording this. Coming from a place of, I've been trying. I mean, when I go onto a diet, do the best I can, exercise, do the best I can. I'm doing the best I can. And it's like, God, does it matter that I'm doing the best I can? Because it seems like you won't help. You know what I mean? So trying to figure out why during hard times, like I want to lose weight, but I have to go through some bull to really lose it. I mean, even last time, where I am now, like I'm back in my 250s, 250 something pounds. And I want to get back down to the 200. Like I felt good. I was light on my feet. Anyways, been trying to do keto diet, fasting, exercise, and go to the gym all the time. Right. And so I got off topic, but here's what. Last week, I wanted to focus my mind. I stepped on the scale of that 252. So I was 2 pounds lighter than what I stepped on the scale today last week. And I said, okay, 252. I want to lose 1 to 2 pounds. I say, I'm going to go on the high end, 2 pounds. That's not a lot to ask for. In 7 days. So this was last Tuesday. And then from last Tuesday to this Tuesday, 2 pounds. I want to be 250 or, because God is great, 250 or more. I want to be 250, but or less, 250 or less. So anything under that, 250 or less, because God, you can do greater than my expectations. Fast forward to today, and let's not fast forward, let's go back. I really did. I ate, my favorite restaurant right now is Solid and Go. Go to get a salad, and I'm not forcing it. I really like the salads. They're friggin' delicious. I eat one just about every day because I love them. If I didn't, I would find a different food that I like. I want to make sure that my lips are not. If I didn't like the salads, I would find something else to eat that I would enjoy. So I was eating pretty healthy. It felt like I was not overeating. I went to the gym every single day. I made a whole new workout plan and stuck with it, and I was sore and feeling good. And it's like, I don't expect ridiculous results. I've gone from overweight to fit multiple times, which makes me feel like I know how to do it, and you can force it. And that's another like side note, is like, with all the spiritual teachings and stuff I'm learning, it's like, yeah, you can force it. You can use your willpower to get there. But if your mindset didn't change, you'll end up back where you started. And I'm pretty sure that's what has been going on, because I can get into really good shape, but yeah, if my mindset's not there, kind of like last time when I was under 200 pounds, and now, I mean, I can look at those pictures now and just be like, goodness gracious, what was wrong with me thinking? Because at the time I was like, oh God, like my six pack isn't quite where I want it to be, and my chest isn't quite like as tight as I want it to be. And so I could still spot the flaws, or I could still focus on the things that I wanted to improve, instead of really appreciating how much progress I had made, which I did do that sometimes. But there was still this focus on where I'm not quite yet, like reaching for more, which there's nothing wrong with that, but I'm going somewhere with it. I think my mindset didn't change to fit where I was, which brought me back to where I am. I think that makes sense. I think that's true, but the frustration is now, okay, it's not, I want it, take me back, boom, take me right back to that so I could be happy. No. My thing is, if I'm fixing my mindset, if I am renewing my mind, let me know that I'm on the right path. And it's hard, like, how do I know that when 7 days ago, and I'm not trying to complain, and maybe somebody can help, maybe there's some answers, whatever. I would love to hear if somebody has some good advice, or something that I'm not doing wrong. But if you have some, not words of encouragement either, I think you know what I'm trying to say. Comment section, please let me know. I don't need to be just teleported to my goal immediately. Let me know that I'm on the right track. And it's hard to feel like that's what's going on when 2 weeks ago I say 250 and I'm doing the best I can. I'm not going around, gorging on food. I'm working out. I'm doing, and I'm enjoying it along the way. That's the thing. I'm enjoying it. If I wasn't enjoying it, I would know that I'm forcing it. So I feel like I'm not forcing anything. I'm eating pretty healthy. I'm working out, blah, blah, blah. 2 pounds is not a lot to ask for. God, you can do that. And here I gain 2 pounds since last week. What the And so it is. And the reason I'm just being real honest about it is because I know this doesn't scare God. He's probably laughing at me right now like, God, man, you just don't get it. Or maybe I am, doing the right stuff, and I don't know. I don't know for sure. I don't know. And it's hard not knowing. But I also feel like, man, I must not be the only one, because I really did get the urge. Like I quieted my mind, got into meditation mode, and then just got the urge to just turn on the camera and be real. A lot of the stuff I'm learning, where I'm confused, what I get confused about is they say do this and don't do that. So it's like baseline, as you believe in your heart, so it is. As it is in heaven, so it is on earth. And I'm not, just a brief side note is like, I don't put heaven in the afterlife. I learned Christianity that way. I learned that we die and go to heaven or hell. So that heaven to me is a mindset. So is hell. And just like earlier this morning when I'm talking about when I'm beating on the bed and what the F, just being frustrated, that's hell. That's a version of hell. And it's not, like you can torture yourself with negative thoughts, or you can be in a blissful heavenly state with positive thoughts. You can be in appreciation. And so you get what I'm saying. I don't mean to go travel too far down that road, because I'm not even sure what I was saying at this point. Oh, okay. I remember now. The thing is, with the baseline of as you believe, so it is. As a man thinks in his heart, so is he. All that stuff. And it's like, okay, I'm creating my reality, but how do I do that? Most everybody these days, like motivational speakers, a lot of them talk about the hard work you have to do, and then all of these things will come to you. But it comes through hard work. Hard work plus something equals good luck, or good luck plus preparation, blah, 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 opportunity, all of this stuff. But hard work is in there. At the same time, I'm learning that nothing's too hard for God. All of this stuff about hard work is not hard work. The hard work is to get into alignment with God. Get your spirit in alignment. Get lined up with your higher self. Get lined up with your higher being. And all of this hard work is not as necessary. It'll probably seem like hard work to other people, but you're enjoying yourself. You know what I mean? You feel good while you're doing the work that you're doing, and it doesn't feel like hard work. God will provide all these things, and God will bring everything to you. And it really is easy if you get your mindset right and get lined up with it and let God do the hard work. So it's like, I don't need to do the hard work. God's got it. And so believing that, that's what I want to be most lined up with. And it's like, it's not that I don't want to do hard work. I've done hard work. And I'm willing to continue to do hard work. But I really do wholeheartedly believe that nothing's too hard for God. And that if I could get into alignment with my higher self, get into alignment with my higher being, my inner being, the inner God, the inner heaven, whatever you want to call it, if I can get into alignment with that all of these things will come without the struggle and all of this stuff that they say you have to go through. That obviously God doesn't struggle. Are you serious? Are you kidding me? God's struggling, and we're supposed to, and we're reaching to be like God, or we have like the teachings of Jesus. Jesus was here to show us what we're capable of. Jesus didn't struggle to make things happen. He would speak things. Did he get down and swim in the water when he turned it to wine? Did he get down and blood, sweat, and tears and splash around and change it? Or did he just make it happen? And that's the stuff I'm not saying that literally, but I'm saying that's the teachings of, that's the power. Jesus was the example of what we're capable of with God. And that's what I'm reaching for. And I'm dead serious about it. I'm not in a mood to give up on reaching that level of connection. It just gets frustrating when I have no idea if I'm doing okay or not, because I can't tell. And it's a whole lot harder to believe it when all I tried to believe for was 2 pounds lighter, from 252 to 250 or less, and the went up. And it's like, what the God? What the heck, God? What was that? Did you not hear me? Do you not see me trying? Epiphany. Trying hard. Do I feel like I'm trying hard? Because I shouldn't be. I should be relaxed about it. Here's the thing. I don't feel like I'm trying hard. I feel like I'm really trusting. I didn't try. That's what I explained. I ate healthy foods, but I enjoyed the heck out of those foods. I went to the gym every day, but I enjoy the heck out of going to the gym. I enjoy working out. I enjoy closing the rings on my watch, all of that stuff. I enjoy it. I love it. I do it because I love it. And if I didn't love it, I wouldn't do it. So it's like, it's not like I'm struggling and working hard to do certain things. I'm really working hard at trusting. And I think it's okay to work hard at trusting God. But then it's like, then that happens. And it's like, well, what the hell just happened? How am I supposed to think that I'm really doing the right thing when the complete opposite of what I set my mind to happened? Did I send a mixed signal? And it comes back to me. It's not, the universe didn't f it up. God didn't f it up. I did. But freaking how? It's like, how? What did I do wrong? What did I do wrong? All I did was set the goal. I didn't sit there. I didn't weigh myself the rest of the week. I didn't weigh myself between last Tuesday and then this week. I think yesterday Monday at the gym, I got on the scale on my way out. Thing is, I didn't obsess over whether or not I was losing the weight. I set the target, I set the intention. I focused on being in positive, positive vibes, positive attitude, positive thinking. And for the most part I felt like I did all of the right things. And here, boom, it goes up. That could be a small deal, but it was frustrating as hell because it's like, I just want to know that I'm on the right path. I don't need, like I said in the beginning, I don't need to be warped and jumped right to the perfect spot to where now, boom, I just have everything I've ever wanted. Thank you, God. There's nothing left to ask for because my life is perfect now. It's not that. I understand the journey. I made a video last week talking about stop looking for God outside yourself, meaning that God is within. It's not that he doesn't exist. It's just that he lives within. That means that you already have within you what you need for the journey that you're on. And the journey itself would bring those things out of you. So I understand that it's not like a snap of a finger, everything is there. I understand that it's a journey. My thing is, I want to know that I'm on the right path while I'm on it. Is part of it not knowing? Is part of it feeling like you are completely headed the wrong direction? I know I've heard, so here's a lot of, I'm answering a lot of my questions as I'm talking. Because I know there's the whole thing about like a straight line. Journey isn't like a straight line. You don't just start here and it's from here, point A to point B, and it's like just a straight line. Understand that too. And somebody made a good analogy about how it's just like all over the place. So I don't know. I think it's weird that as I'm talking about this and as I'm recording this, I'm thinking of the answers to some of my questions. Maybe that's why I needed to record it. But I'm just like, God, come on now. Like, it's not early, but I'm still kind of new-ish to, I'm not, an expert yet. If I ask for 2 pounds, can you just, what, like, how am I supposed to know that I'm on the, how am I supposed to know? How am I supposed to gauge? Like, am I supposed to, okay, I went the opposite way, so I need to change what? I don't know what to do different from last week. You know what I mean? If I ate all the right foods, and I went to the gym and enjoyed myself and did all the stuff that like the spiritual teachers say to do, and nobody's perfect at any of it, but for the most part, it's like I didn't go around and screw up, yet I got the opposite result. So what do I do with that? What the heck do I do with that? Because is it like, okay, then I need to adjust something, but what? Is it some deep hidden thing? Like, it can't be this freaking complicated for it to be simple. If that has to make sense. It can't be that complicated if it's gonna be simple. And it's like if I and that wasn't a lot to ask for. That's what I think. I feel like I didn't ask for much. I feel like I did the right things, and then I got the opposite result. So when I go back, what do I change? What do I do different? So I don't know. I'm really just venting. I answered a lot of my questions as I was ranting. I feel better, but I know I can't be the only one with these questions and looking for certain answers. But here's the thing. Even with all of this, there's no way in heck I'm gonna give up. I was super frustrated earlier, and it like sometimes it does feel like, goodness gracious, if this is stupid. This is stupid. I feel stupid for believing so wholeheartedly. This is what the man. But listen, I'm not giving up. I cannot. That's the thing. Like, if I wanted to, I just couldn't. I know that I can't, and it's hard to explain like what that feels like. What I'm saying is like, I can't give up. I can't. I fully and wholeheartedly believe that connection to God or connection to source is how you make your life what everything you want it to be. The Bible even says it's our Father's will to give us the kingdom. You earn it. You don't earn it with hard work, blood, sweat, and tears. And I know there's stuff to learn about that, because I know what the Bible says about, the sweat of your brow and all that stuff. You earn it with faith. You earn it with your mentality. You earn it with trusting in God. And with that understanding, I'm really trying to live that out. And it's like, I can't give up. So I won't give up. I think maybe there's some encouragement to be had. I need it. And maybe there's some other people who need it. Today, this one situation didn't go that well for me. It frustrated the heck out of me. And I think it was letting kind of a build up over time, because it does, it seems like it's taking longer than I want it to, but it's not my timing. Everything will happen in its perfect timing. So it's like a lot of stuff that I really trust in as far as what I'm learning. But at the same time, sometimes it's just like, what the F is going on? So I'm gonna just wrap it up with, I'm not giving up. If you're watching this and you've been frustrated, you have some questions, you need some answers, you don't give up either. You can't give up. I can't give up. We can't give up. And there's no need to, because as much as it might seem like this was off track, or this was a step backwards, or this is going in the opposite direction, I do still believe you can't be off your path. It's all a part of it. It's all either making you stronger, or making you smarter, or making you seek harder, or making you making you something, is making you better. One of the best analogies I heard it was in a certain book that I mentioned in my last video, but how the journey itself, like with the Wizard of Oz, of all things, the example was that Dorothy was looking for, or the Scarecrow, the Tin Man, the Lion, they were looking for a heart, they were looking for wisdom and courage and all this stuff. They were looking for a wizard to give them those things. But at the end of the day, the wizard was a phony, and the journey to the wizard gave them those things that they were looking. So they already had it within them. And I think that's basically what's going on when it gets really frustrating. It doesn't seem right. It doesn't look right. And it's just like, this is causing me to grow, even though it doesn't feel good at the time. I think I'm understanding that. I'm a lot more calm now than when I started this video, or, it feels better. But I'm just going to close it with, I'm not giving up. You don't give up. All right? Seek for yourself, think for yourself, rediscover your source.